Rumi says that the wound is the place where the light enters you. So my personal philosophy and how I look at this idea of relentless consistency is through the framework of what I call the adversity to authority loop. Adversity to authority loop, which is really the blueprint for transformation. It's really the blueprint for transformation. And so now you've walked with me through the defining moments of my life, from the forceps marks. I still have the crescent marks on the side of my head after all these years, to assembling my mentor matrix. And mentors don't have to always be people that you are physically in contact with or in physical proximity of, because certainly books provide us that same proximity. When we sit down and we begin to read them, where these individuals that have written these books essentially become our mentors, because we're hearing their ideas and their thoughts and their frameworks, all these things. All these things. So you've witnessed the pillars of relentless consistency, because in the book I talk about what are the pillars of relentless consistency in action, of course. And you have an opportunity to actually not just be engulfed in my story, but to then also take an opportunity to reflect upon your own lived experience and begin to address these things. And so you're essentially, as you're walking through the book, you're building your own blueprint to close the execution gap. But what you might have sensed is, as you read through this book, you sense a deeper pattern running through it all, a current beneath the surface. And so what seemed like separate struggles were really just data points in a much larger equation. And so I didn't see the complete pattern myself until I stood back and I looked at the entire tapestry of my journey. And by doing so, what emerged was more than a story of survival. It was a replicable, universal framework for transformation.